Okay, so this is a golf drill. This is the lift, lead, heel drill. This is going to help us translate all the work that we've been doing in the gym and in the clinic on opening up hip mobility as well as stability and motor control. It's going to help us translate that from the gym floor and the clinic floor onto the golf range and the golf course itself. So again, this isn't much of a swing drill as it is kind of a sensation. Translate all that work that we've been doing to feel those hips working, and then we're going to start feeling this now on the golf course itself. So we're helping influence that translation where you can start using this. You can start practicing in this position and with this new mobility and stability that you have. So again, we're focusing this mainly for on the hips. Say for instance, we're working on hip mobility, whether it's internal rotation of the other side. The lift, lead, heel drill, we use to short and swing here. But when you're out in the range, what I want you to do is on the backswing is to lift that lead side heel. So get up onto your toes a little bit. And the key here is now on the downswing is to slam that heel down into the ground as you come down into the downswing. So what you can see is happening there is we're really emphasizing our ability to post up into this lead side leg. And once we close that kinetic chain there, we can't get rotation down through the foot. As that rotation has to happen somewhere else, it's going to have to happen here at the hip, which is what we want. It's going to really emphasize that. So again, we're slamming that foot, that heel into the ground, we're posting up through it on the downswing. And you can see now we're getting and we're using all this internal rotation that we've built through our time here in the clinic and on the gym floor. Is where now we have a drill. It's like, hey, I need to be able to feel that, or my swing isn't changing much. Well, it's like, let's influence you to start feeling what that's like to actually use that range of motion and all that stability that we've built into this hip to actually do it during your golf swing. That's what this drill is going to help us for, okay? Again, as we come down, we slam that heel. It's going to help teach us to keep our hip back here. It's going to limit us to, it's going to help us use that glute and that posterior and side hip that we've been working on to keep that pelvic control, to keep that back while allowing for hip internal rotation. It also keeps us from early extending. If we can do this correctly, it's going to keep us from swaying through in the golf swing. It's going to keep us from doing that. And instead, we post up and we get a strong hip that we can really create some power through. Okay, so once you try this at the beginning of some of your range sessions, just feel that sensation of getting into that left hip. If you're a lefty, be into your right hip. Feel that sensation. Feel that start to translate. Hey, I feel this in the gym when we're doing those side-to-side kettlebell swings, and we're doing the kettlebell swings off to the side, or if we're doing a med ball throw, and it's like, man, we're doing a really good job after we've created some mobility of using that hip in the gym. And now it's just that last step to really translating it, make sure we can do it with a club in our hands. Okay, so go ahead, give that a shot.